Hello, this is Anna Lowe, and I'm here to talk to you about the cover design for Brushed by Moonlight, Book 1 in my new Château Nocturne series. And actually, designing the cover for the first book pretty much set up the design for all the covers in the series, which would be 5 books. But I'll just talk about Book 1 today. So I talked to my amazing cover designer, Kim, about what I wanted, something that I wanted to go with something with like kind of a frame on the outside and some kind of and the central element is what we couldn't decide on. So we first tried like a heroine cover. So a cover that shows just like, the woman, like a strong woman on the cover. But to me, it didn't bring out the paranormal part, like the dragons and the vampires very much. So I was like, what else can you try? So she went with the Chateau cover. And I liked it, but it wasn't like popping for me. But what I really liked is those outer edges where she did I liked like the framing around the edges and the little symbols in the corners that represent the 4 shifters, or 3 shifters and a vampire who feature in the book and in the series. So I asked her to try again something stronger, paranormal, so she did the dragon. But this looked too much like fantasy for me. So poor Kim. Kim really hates me, I think, during this cover design. But when you look at it in hindsight, it's so funny because what we came up with in the end is very different. And I said, okay, how can you try some kind of symbol? And she came up with this, and I was like, aha, I really like that. And so this is like the 4th version that we came up with, and the final version is version 8. So I knew that I liked this dragon. I wasn't too excited about the circle around the dragon. It kind of looked too mechanical, like too many like gears or something. So I asked her to do more like a Celtic design. So she made this, which is really good. But I thought now the ring was a little bit too overpowering for the dragon. So she went to this different design, and I was a little worried about the chateau on the bottom third looking, because of the red color, it kind of had this haunted house look. So I asked her to try a different color, but it didn't pop, as you can see here. So we went back to the red, not yet. But this one has slightly different symbol with a thinner circle around the dragon in the center. And finally, the final version with back to the red chateau. And there it is. So that's how we developed the cover. It took, I don't know, a couple of weeks. I can't remember anymore. Like I said, poor Kim. She was really patient with me. I think, like I said, I think she secretly hated me. But if you look at our beautiful cover that we get so many compliments on, I'm really proud and excited about it. So I hope you like the story and that you'll go on to read the other books as well.